Hello, Epcot. Goodbye, Epcot. Good morning from Disney's Polynesian Resort. We have two things that we have planned today. We are doing Ohana breakfast, which we haven't done yet. I think I might have a long time ago. Isabel hasn't done yet. And then we're also gonna be doing a Epcot monorail ride, which we haven't done. I know it's a very long time. We're kind of late to the party on both of these, but that is what we are doing today. We might be doing some shopping as well, but make sure to subscribe, like this video, and we will head over to Ohana. We are headed into the Great Ceremonial House, which is where Ohana is located on the second floor. On our right, Pineapple Lanai is where you get a Dole Whip not at a Disney park.
I don't know if it's gonna let me check in my plans. Ohana breakfast. Start check-in. Oop.
See, there's the.
What do you mean I'm too far away?
You're not on the same floor. Literally, it's like right above where we're at.
Okay, gotta go upstairs.
As you may know, right now, Disney's Polynesian Resort is under a lot of construction. Not so much the lobby, but the roof of the lobby has, I think, been redone. I believe that's the final product, I guess. But if you see across the way, this is the monorail station for the Polynesian. It's completely blocked off still. We did see some construction while we were going in, but resort transportation is listed here on what transportation you could take to other parks. Magic Kingdom, you still can get by watercraft on the back side of the Polynesian, but other than that, you're gonna kind of have to walk to the TTC if you want to use monorail service whatsoever. How would you explain Ohana to somebody who doesn't know what Ohana is?
It's family style. Apparently the breakfasts normally have characters. I think it's a lot of traditional Hawaiian food. I think, I'm not sure. I've never been to Hawaii, so I don't actually know.
Yeah, dinner is traditional, but
okay,
breakfast is not. It's just breakfast.
Yeah.
So funny enough, we were actually seated in the same exact location we were last time we were at Ohana.
But yeah, last time we were here was for dinner, and this time was for breakfast, and the menu was obviously a lot different, including the pog juice, which I have just now figured out stands for the ingredients, which is passion fruit, orange, and guava juice.
I was not expecting to like this. I know Isabel did, but this is like, it's more like orangey than any of the other juices that are in there.
But it's not just orange. There's definitely some other flavors that you can tell, and it's good. It's really good.
Unlike a traditional breakfast you'll find at other restaurants, this one actually came with 2 appetizers, which was, what was this bread?
It was pineapple coconut breakfast bread, and they say that that's kind of their like signature dish.
Yes, which I loved it. I also loved the fruit. I've mentioned this on previous breakfast vlogs, because you know we do love going to breakfast here on Disney property. Fruit is kind of hard to find, and we were able to find it here.
Yes, and of course I had to get my iced coffee.
The pineapple coconut bread was different from any other bread, like rolls and stuff you'll find at a restaurant. You didn't really need butter at all for this, because it was like, it's like infused with pineapple, and the coconut was kind of secondary flavor-wise. Did you like it?
It was okay. I'm not a super big fan of pineapple chunks. That was the part I didn't like about it, was that it actually had chunks of pineapple in it.
We didn't have to focus on that for too long because the entrees were served, including
Stitch waffles. Way better. I mean, they taste the same, but way better than Mickey waffles.
Yeah, pouring the syrup on it was kind of weird because you're like drowning Stitch.
It's a little upsetting, but I will say I felt like they were a little bit like more cooked than the Mickey waffles.
I feel like it's easier to evenly cook these than Mickey waffles, that's for sure.
With this breakfast skillet, you got scrambled eggs, pork breakfast sausage links, Hawaiian-style ham topped with pineapple compote, fried island-style potatoes, and biscuits.
It was quite a stomach full, for sure.
It was very good.
Yeah, no, I liked most everything on here. I wasn't a big fan of the sausage itself. The one thing that really caught us off guard was the ham.
Yes.
So it's kind of like traditional Hawaiian ham. It's seasoned differently, and it's like coated in pineapple.
Which I was not expecting to like, because I'm not much of like a sweet and savory person, but I thought it was very good.
Yeah, the rest of the skillet was very, very good too. And I end with the Mickey waffles, and I guess Stitch waffles.
I begin with the Mickey waffles.
Just to, bookend my meal. Overall, I really did like Ohana breakfast. I don't know how, I don't think it's going to be as good as Ohana dinner, just in my opinion, but I think breakfast, for sure, for what it's worth, it's about half the price, and it's definitely worth it.
I liked it a lot. I think it was a lot of fun. I do wish they still had characters walking around, obviously, but I understand why not, especially since it's such like a smaller area.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's hard then. But no, I liked it a lot. I really like the Stitch waffles. They taste no different than the Mickey waffles, but I think they're really cute.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the waffles in general. They're good, but there's much better waffles that exist in Disney, for sure.
Yes. But no, the ham was really good. Sorry, my glasses keep fogging up. I was not expecting to like the ham at all.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like a sweet and savory person, but I loved it. But right now, I think we're gonna go head over to check out some merch.
Fun fact, Moana Mercantile was called that before the movie existed. It is not named after Moana. It's a Polynesian name that they just decided to attach to it, and then first, Disney Animation happened to call the movie Moana. And
it all worked out.
It worked out very well, especially now that they're doing the retheme here to Moana.
Actually, very size inclusive.
That's good.
They go up to a 3X.
3X? Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's very surprising for a big store.
They do have a lot of merch from the Aulani Resort in Hawaii, the Disney resort they have in Hawaii. This is a lounge fly from it. I'm sure it's going to cost too much.
90.
90, yeah. It's more than the standard lounge flies, and it looks like to be a smaller size. Quick plug, if you do want to learn more about Disney's Polynesian Resort, at the very end of this video, we're going to have on the right-hand side tagged our podcast episode where we talk about the history of the Polynesian Resort. I don't know if anybody listens to our podcast that's watching these vlogs, but definitely check it out. We talk about all the stores, what used to be here, what is here now, all the refurb, stuff like that, if you're really wanting to dive deep into the Polynesian Resort.
So, one more thing before we ride the monorail. They have now brought in Olumel. He's one of Duffy's friends, and he was exclusive to Aulani. But now they got like a ton of stuff with them. They've also got some stuff with Duffy, too, which I'm surprised.
If you don't know who Duffy is a bear who existed in California and then didn't do well in California and now is pretty much exclusive to
Tokyo.
The Tokyo Disney Resort.
This is a nice fanny pack.
But he's got a lot of friends. That's Shelly May, I think. I don't know who that is. What's his name?
It's Olu.
Olu, okay, yes. Just so you know, in Tokyo, Duffy is just as popular, if not more popular than Mickey, which is crazy that Mickey Mouse is not the icon of the Tokyo, but at least Tokyo Disney Sea, Duffy is like their Mickey Mouse. So that's really cool. We can't wait till we go in a few years. Not gonna happen anytime soon. Right now we're headed to the Transportation and Ticket Center. It is about a 5-minute walk from the Polynesian, but we are wanting to ride the Epcot monorail because you've never done that before, right?
No, I've actually never ridden the Epcot monorail.
Yes, it is.
I just realized that.
It's completely different from the other monorails because it goes through Epcot.
Yeah.
We aren't going to Epcot today. We are just riding the monorail. Do you want to give me a guess on which of these rooms John Lennon broke up with the Beatles in?
I don't think it's going to be one of these because these all look the same.
John Lennon officially signed the documents to break up the Beatles here at Disney's Polynesian. It is never made public on which room he was in.
But it's got to be like one of the nicest rooms.
Yeah, it's got to be not one of the like over the water villas because it didn't exist in whatever the mid 70s. I think it was what 74, 75.
Don't know.
Yeah. Baby's first Epcot monorail ride. How are you feeling? Are you excited?
Sweaty.
Very sweaty. That's how you're feeling.
Yeah, it's hot. Excited for some monorail air conditioning.
So we're waiting here at the Epcot monorail station. Really quick tidbit about Disney history. Tom Nabby is a gentleman who worked the Disney monorail system, and he had this really long, like, extended grabber. And basically, when they opened the monorail, they had a lot of people drop stuff in the ditch here. You want to show the ditch? And it's obviously electrified and you should not be grabbing into there, but with this long grabber that had a rubber end on it, they pull it out and they call that grabber the Nabby grabber, and they still call it that to this day because of Tom Nabby. I don't know if they need to use it that often anymore because people are not smarter than they were back then, but it's less people are dropping.
I think it's harder. You have to like throw something.
Yeah. And well, also they also didn't used to have these railings.
Yeah.
You couldn't just like, you have to stand up, kind of how you do a CTA system at big cities and stuff. But fun fact for you, Nabby grabber. I don't know. That's cool.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I know. There you go. It's the monorail.
So far this is weird. It's very weird because it's not taking the path that I'm used to. I feel like I got on the wrong bus and I'm like heading the wrong way and I'm like, oh, how am I gonna find my way home? It was really weird to see all the construction behind Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
It's just like a dirt pile right now. It's very weird.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the progress they've made, which is nothing, honestly.
Yeah.
We're trying to be as Disney realists as possible, and they have made almost no progress. What it visibly seems like. I know they have.
They had to tear stuff down, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably a lot of it. But yeah, it's just dirt right now. It's really just dirt. It just doesn't give me any hope for things being normal soon, you know?
Yeah, from the looks of it, it doesn't look like anything's gonna be done for the next, progress-wise, 4 years.
No.
So,
unless they're like gonna try to like speed build stuff, but I don't know.
yeah. Hello, Epcot. Goodbye, Epcot. The monorail back to the Ticket and Transportation Center is nowhere near as exciting as the monorail here. We are headed back to the Polynesian, but this is the end of our vlog. Thank you for joining us today. I don't know where we're gonna be next. Make sure to subscribe, bell icon, like as the monorail's coming up behind me. Until next time, we will see you guys real soon.